It's the and
We went off the rails there.
The cleaner first.
Do you think it might be the Great American Beer Festival?
Excuse my foul mind and mouth. I'm embarrassed again.
It's you guys picking that up? Picking it up on the mic?
Reminds you of your one-eyed cousin? Rah, rah, rah.
Rah, 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 rah.
And I spit on my page.
Reel it back in.
That campfire is getting really hot right now.
Crooked leg stick, brother.
Okay. You have one of those?
No. You scared?
Yeah, I am. Very.
Guys, I'm trying to get something. S'more.
Some more. Some more.
I'm not getting that, but I'm getting something.
This one takes the cake. Wow.
This beer's off. So the review's off. Hi everyone.
I'm Janet.
I'm Jason.
We're
Gumbo Mud. We're here
for dark beer.
And today we have from High Water. Is that like pants when I was growing up? High Water pants?
It's not a good look.
No, it's not a good look. Michael Jackson made it famous. Well, High Water. So.
Because he had the glittery socks.
Exactly.
So, but usually high waters are a sign of a growth spurt and a parent that didn't keep up with buying the next size clothes for their child. Yeah. And they look
That's funny.
Super geeky.
High Water Brewing. What do you think they call it High Water?
I would assume it's a reference to like rolling up your pant legs to get in the water.
Maybe.
You gotta roll them up and you get in.
Yeah. Well, they're kind of like north of Stockton there, and there's rivers and stuff, and maybe the river there and High Water River. I don't know. Yeah, who knows? But High Water Brewing, we have Campfire Stout, which you could be right. Like you go camping, you want to get in the water, maybe do some fly fishing or something. You roll up your pants.
Or bass fishing.
Or bass fishing, or whatever. High water.
I've got in the water bass fishing, but I have knee-high boots on because I'm a wuss.
Because you're a wuss, yeah. So Campfire Stout.
Yes, so this is a 6.5% ABV.
Yeah.
And
which not very strong.
No, not very strong at all. And High Water is out of Lodi, California.
Yeah, north of Stockton, kind of in between there and Sacramento. Mm-hmm. So yeah, they brew a lot of beers. I've seen a lot of High Water beers. So
yeah, I saw a lot too.
Yeah.
So a little bit about the flavors and this beer. First released in April of 2012. So it's going to be 10 years old this coming April.
Yeah.
And it has your classic s'more flavor. So graham cracker. Your favorite graham cracker, marshmallow, chocolate, molasses, which is not a traditional s'more flavor.
No. But you when you go camping a lot, sometimes pancakes are pretty easy, and you'll put syrup and molasses over pancakes. So maybe that's why they do it. I mean, it's Campfire Stout. I mean, there's a bear cooking marshmallows.
Yes.
In front of a waterfall. So.
And the bear says, "We're gonna leave you wanting s'more, which I like.
S'mores, yeah.
So it says, like any campfire. Experience this beer. No, that's not right. Like any campfire experience, this beer is best shared with a warm circle of family and friends.
And a bear.
And a bear.
And a beer? No, a bear.
A bear.
A bear beer.
Yes.
A beer with a beer. Maybe, yeah. So this beer has won quite a few awards from what we've looked up. It won a bronze medal at the World Beer Cup. Man, we are all off. What's going on today?
That was soccer World Cup.
World Beer Cup.
Oh.
I said World Cup. World Beer Cup. In 2018 in the specialty beer category, and it's won gold medal twice in the GAB. That's the GABF. What is? We should have looked that up. Do you remember what that is? I know.
I'm gonna go
I know
with
what it is.
It's the and. I'm gonna go. I'll go with Girls and Boys Friendship 2016. That's the cleaner version.
Do you think it might be the Great American Beer Festival?
Oh,
that we reference on this channel all the time?
I never thought of that. Honestly, I've never seen it broken down into an acronym, so I didn't think of that. Excuse my foul mind and mouth. I'm embarrassed again.
God.
I'm really, this one takes the cake. Wow.
We went off the rails there.
Sorry. Wow. And I spit on my page.
Reel it back in.
Exactly.
You did spit on your page. Reel it back in. Reel it back in.
That campfire is getting really hot right now. Woo!
Yeah.
Okay.
Great American Beer Festival. Okay. It's
Better known as GABF.
F.
Friends.
Gaff.
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 Gaff. The Gaff.
It's like the Gaff.
The Gaff. What up?
It won gold medal in 2014 and 16, and then a gold medal in the California State Fair 2014 and 16. So
wonderful.
So it's won quite a bit of awards, not the awards that you mentioned, but
those awards are given out in Vegas.
Yeah.
Ooh,
So. About the brewery, like you said, they actually opened up a tap room in Lodi in 2019, and they have 36 taps, a full kitchen, 5,000 square feet, and a lot of gaff. So.
Oh yeah, gaff. Okay. Yeah. So Steve, forgive me.
Thank you
for my ignorance and my foulness and my unladylikeliness. Steve Altomari is the brewmaster and president. Another brainiac. He had a 12-year career in Silicon Valley in the tech world, and he attended the American Brewers Guild in Davis, California, graduated in fall of '95.
Yeah.
And took the helm at Valley Brewing Company until 2010. And he's accumulated many awards, accolades for his brewing. The Great American Beer Festival, first place, gold medal 2009. Campfire Stout won twice, so that's encouraging. A bronze medal in 2018. Just all I could go on and
There's
on.
a lot. Yeah, look on their website. They won a ton of medals with this beer. So.
And I do believe I read that his wife, I don't have her name available, but his wife is a baker and came up with the idea for this beer, to create a s'mores-inspired tasting beer. So
yeah, and it's been around since 2012, so obviously a lot of people like it. I mean, if that many people drink it and like it, you're going to keep producing it. So to produce it for 8 years now, it's crazy. So yeah, you ready to try it?
I'm ready.
You sure?
I'm ready to redeem myself.
You settled down a little bit.
I think so. Could get wild. You never know.
All right, I'll let you handle this one.
Jeez. Thanks, I think.
And the funny thing, I've had this beer, it's been probably 2012 or 13. It's been a while, but I had it on draft at this restaurant I was at. And I remember it being good, but I had never had it in a can.
No.
So I'm looking forward to having it again. So pretty dark for a 6.5.
Yeah.
6.5, it looks really good.
Yeah, that's a dark pour, especially for anything in the 6 world.
Yeah, that almost looks like an 8, right? Looks really dark. Yeah, you can take it off. You need to redeem yourself. So.
I totally do.
Yeah. So for appearance, it looks really good.
Yeah.
It poured dark, and the head looks good. Even the carbonation, look at that.
This is an impressive 6.5%. I'm going to start with that. Frothy, creamy, not quite tan. It's more a light cream color to me, but dark body, different size bubbles. Looks really good, especially considering the 6.5 ABV. So I am going to start with a 4.5. 4.5? Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, it poured really dark for a 6.5. I was surprised how dark it is. The head was light. The head is light. The lacing's okay. It's not great. It's got lacing, but it dissipates pretty fast. Small bubbles, but it looks good. I think I'm gonna give it a 4.5 like you. Like I almost want to go lower, but from the head and the lacing, but it poured dark. For a 6.5, it looks like an 8 or a 9.
Yeah, it's got nice qualities.
Yeah,
for sure.
so I'm gonna give it a 4 too, just like you. It looks really good, and just from the pour, you could tell me it was an 8, and I would believe you. I wouldn't think it's a 6.5. So,
okay,
you getting some more smell for the aroma?
No.
Okay, what are you getting?
This taste smells. This smells a little bit like antibacterial hand soap.
It doesn't smell like a campfire?
No.
Antibacterial hand soap.
Yeah, like, you know, if you wash your hands vigorously, sometimes you get a little bit of the aroma coming up.
Okay. No, you're not getting a s'mores?
I get a little sweetness, but sometimes the hand soaps, depending on what their scent is, you can get like a vanilla coconut hand soap.
Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Nothing, you know, get no graham cracker or
No.
no.
Yeah, it's okay. It's a little sweetness, but it's kind of like a chemical. Something's off to me. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm not getting that, but I'm getting something.
Are you sure you're getting something?
At first, it smelled a little chocolatey, but then then I got something, and then it's just gone now. Now I'm getting nothing. Like it dissipated really. The aroma really dissipated quick.
Yeah.
From what I was getting, I'm just not getting anything now. I was getting a little chocolate. Yeah, I'm trying to get something, guys. I'm trying to get something.
It's strange.
And I'm not getting anything. So what do you give aroma? I hand sanitizer. Is that what you said?
No, like a hand soap.
A hand soap.
Like a
That's not good.
a sweet scented hand soap. I'm gonna give it a 3. I do get a little sweetness, but it's very much misplaced. You know, I can't identify it.
There was a little bit of sweetness. That's what I mean.
There's just something. There's something that's reminiscent of hand soap to me, which is not good.
That's
3.0.
Yeah, I'm not getting the hand soap, but I got a little bit of sweetness. But then it goes away so fast. Like I'm like you. I can't pinpoint what it is, where it's coming from. But I'm with you. It's not bad, but it's not great. So I'm gonna give. We're on this the same so far, 3. Okay. I'm gonna give it a 3 because I think it smells okay. I just don't think it's great. But it's like you smell something that's gone. Like I'm not getting hardly anything. So what do you think of the taste?
Here we go. I'll let you know.
You scared?
Yeah, I am. Very.
After that opening, you should be.
I don't want hand soap, but I got my mouth washed with soap as a kid.
Did you?
For saying stuff like I said in the beginning.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So what are you getting for taste?
Let me do again. I got just the smallest sip.
6.5.
It's okay.
Okay. So what are you getting?
It's a bump up. It's not very sweet. I'm not getting the soap, thankfully.
That's good.
A little weird aftertaste, and again, just a mix of vague sweetness, but it's okay. Thankfully, I was expecting smokiness, which you get in a lot of dark beers, and I do not like smokiness at all. Ooh. I was expecting like that blow of campfire smoke that overwhelms you and gets in your hair and your mouth. I don't have that at all, so a bonus for that. But
I'm getting some kind of strong flavor. I can't pinpoint it.
Hand soap.
I'm getting bitterness without the bitterness. I'm getting some kind of strong carbonation that's kind of like a bitterness or something. What? Tell me, what is it?
You're making such crazy noises with your mouth.
Yeah, it's. You guys picking that up? Picking it up on the mic?
Damn.
Yeah, and so now it's really bitter.
I think it's the IBUs. This one, I don't have it down, but I think there is a lot of bitterness, which you don't love.
No, and it said bitter undertones, but it's tasting.
It's more like bitter overtones to you, not undertones.
Yeah, at first it's okay, but then it lingers a lot, and we're gonna get to finish in a little bit, but it's got a funky taste to me. I'm not getting any kind of s'mores, and I'm not getting even smokiness. I'm not getting
No, I don't
any
get
of
the
that.
smokiness, but
So what do you give the taste?
yeah, I don't enjoy the taste. I'm going to give it a 2.
I'm not getting molasses. I'm not getting vanilla.
No, my first initial sip, I was like, I was pleasantly surprised that I wasn't getting hand soap.
Right.
So, but now that I've had a few more sips, I'm not getting anything that's reminiscent of a s'more. I'm really not getting sweetness. I'm just getting like a kind of a bad aftertaste.
Yeah, I think there's some vanilla I'm getting there, but it's almost like, does vanilla go rotten?
I would assume it can, but if you just have vanilla that's unsweetened, like a vanilla extract, it's sugar added to whatever that enhances the extract. Extract itself is not sweet.
Yeah.
It's like baker's chocolate. Baker's chocolate by itself is as bitter as the day is long.
Right.
It's the sugar that enhances the chocolate flavor. So it's almost, I think it's almost like that.
Okay. I'm getting a touch of vanilla, but it's not a sweet vanilla at all. It's some kind of bitterness with a little bit of sourness or something. It's not quite sour. I wish my palate was more refined, but it's got a funky kind of taste I can't pinpoint. Yeah, it's not. I'm with you. I have to give it a 2. I don't like the taste. I was expecting something like a s'mores, especially with vanilla and molasses. Molasses is sweet. And most of the time, vanilla, you're not using vanilla extract. You're using some kind of vanilla with sugar in it. So, and I'm not getting any of that. So,
molasses is a super strong flavor. Like in a recipe scenario, you only need the tiniest bit of molasses. It's so like, I don't want to say pungent, but it is super concentrated, super strong.
yeah.
So again, for anything to even reference molasses and you still don't get any, it's just, it's all kind of off.
Yes. So what do you give texture?
The texture, I'm going to go with, I'm going to go with a 3.
Okay. 6.5.
Yeah. I think it's.
I think it's spot on, or
no? I think it's middle of the road. I've had other beers in the 5 to 6 neighborhood. Yeah, it's just kind of light, and it's not that it's lacking. It's just it's not memorable.
Yeah. I'm gonna give it a 4 because I do feel like it's got some body to it, even though I'm not liking the taste at all. I feel like there is some body and texture to it, especially for a 6.5. I feel like it could almost be 6.5 was almost a 7, but like 7.5 or an 8. I think it's got quite a bit of body for a 6.5. We've had a lot of 5s to 6s that were super light. This has a little bit of body to it, so I'm going to give it a 4 as far as the body and texture, because I think it does have some body to it. So yeah. So finish, which you kind of hit on already. Yeah,
it's just not my beer. Actually, the more I drink it, the more I dislike it. It's almost, I almost feel like I recently went camping and sat around a campfire and actually tripped over a campfire and like just crazy stuff. So I almost feel like I have like a mouthful of like ash or dirt or something. It's just not.
Yeah.
To call this a s'mores beer is.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nothing like a s'mores.
It's really off. Really off.
Yeah.
So I'm disappointed.
So what do you give the finish?
I'm going to go with a 2.5.
2.5?
Yeah.
I think I'm going to have to give it a 2. Like the finish, along the same lines as you, it's not good. And it lingers, right? Is yours lingering? Mine's lingering.
Lingering in a bad way.
Yeah, and it's, what's interesting is if you watch our channel, like we get a lot of beers that are bitter. This is bitter, but it's not bitter. But it's leaving some kind of weird residue aftertaste in my mouth that's not bitter, but is bitter. You know what I mean? Like it's
I don't know what you mean. It's bitter, but it's not bitter.
Yeah, it's not bitter, but it's it's in the same family. That's bitter.
It's a cousin of bitter.
Yeah, it's a cousin of bitter. It's a weird step cousin of crooked leg step. I don't know, but it's it's got a weird funky taste to it. Crooked leg step brother.
You have one of those?
No. I don't know. It's just like a weird taste. It just reminds me. So anyway, yeah, I have to get the finish of this at 2 because it's still like, woo.
Reminds you of your one-eyed cousin?
Yeah, the one-eyed cousin in the crooked step. I don't know. We don't know what's going on. We've been off this whole review, so this beer's off. So the review's off.
I think this is making us hallucinate.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird, funky finish to it. And so, yeah, I really wish. Every time I think we've ever had a beer that said any kind of s'mores on it, it's never been a s'mores. ever. So we were really hoping this would be, but it's not. It's off. So anyway, Janet, what do you give a total for, what is it, Campfire Stout by High Water? Like, woof. What do you give the total?
My Campfire is missing the s'more.
It's out.
It's out.
Yeah.
My Campfire fizzled straight out. That bear pissed in my fire.
Yeah, exactly.
The fire's out and my s'more is non-existent.
Yeah.
So it just doesn't do it for me. I gave this beer a 3.2 out of 5.
Above average.
Which is generous.
Yeah.
It's lacking all s'more components, all s'more qualities.
I didn't get any s'mores. I don't think you did either. So we get a little bit of the chocolate, but that's.
And then I got that hand soap aspect, which is still hanging on.
Yeah.
It's just a bad taste in my mouth. It's a bad finish.
Yeah. It lingers.
Yeah.
In your mouth. Yeah.
It's just not good. Where are you at?
Yeah, I gave it a 3. So I gave it an average, which I think, obviously for us to give it 3.2, it has some good characteristics, but the taste, the finish, a little off. So Gumbo Mud Reviews a 3.1. It's not a s'mores at all. Like every time we get a beer, I almost don't want to pick up beers that say s'mores on them anymore because they never taste like a s'mores to us, ever. So, but we'll keep trying, of course, as soon as we see a new one.
Yes, and if you have tried a s'mores beer that delivers, please, by all means, comment, let us know.
Let us know,
and we will hunt it down.
Yeah, exactly.
And review it.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, Gumbo Mud Review is a 3.1 for High Water Campfire Stout. So, if you're around Lodi, California, head to High Water. They have a ton of beers, 32 on tap. They're brewing a lot of beer, so go try them out. I would still like to try this on draft because we do get a lot of beers in cans that do taste quite a bit different on draft than they do in cans.
Yeah,
so
we're always open to it. Like as much whatever we say in this review, we will always try it. In person, we'll try it again. Yeah. You know, we're not close-minded that way, but
no, and canning lines, that's a whole different art to itself is the canning lines and canning, and a lot of breweries that make a lot of beers, they can a lot of beers, and you could have an IPA going through the same lines as a stout or an amber or a Hefeweizen or whatever. So, yeah, it makes a big difference. So, whenever we're ever up there, I'd definitely like to stop in and try this beer on draft and try to compare how it tastes with a can. So
definitely.
Yeah, so you guys try that. Let us know in the comments below if you have tried the draft, if it's any different than what we're experiencing here. Yeah. So anyway, thank you guys for watching this review. Click the like and share button to share with all your friends, and click the subscribe button for more dark beer reviews. You can find us on Instagram. It's Gumbo Mud, MUDD. Yeah, and that's the best place to find the latest releases of our beer reviews. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you. And see you next time. Bye. Bye. See you soon.